Hello and welcome everyone. I'm NPC Destroyer and oh, not quite what I was expecting. Um and I've been putting off this kind of stream for a little while. I'm going to have to do this that way. I've been putting off the stream a little while. Um I had Wildermyth planned, and then I just decided to not do it for the first stream. But I figured, hey, this is just a light-hearted kind of story adventure, so now I figured, why not? This could span across 3, 5, maybe 6 or 7 weeks of gameplay, so I mean, it could last a while. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I'm going to try and get it pulled up. It did just crash a minute ago. So I'm going to open up its direct.exe here because apparently that seems to be a fix. Um, and it should be coming up here sooner or later. Uh, just loading. Okay, so it did load up. It's just I don't. It's gonna crash again, isn't it? Yep, there it goes. Wildermyth is a bit of a mess that way. Okay. So I will not be full screening it. I'm just going to try and open it up standard through Steam. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little difficult for me to read because of it's a windowed screen, and obviously you can see right now what I'm kind of looking at. Um, it's a small screen, so I'm going to try and I think I can actually expand that. Um, hang on, let me. Yes. Let's see. Um, going to do. Oh shoot. Nope. 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 Scale to window. Um. Hmm. Okay. What if I do this? Okay, that's actually much, much better. So, we're going to begin a new story. Hopefully, this will just stay put, and we can actually get this going for us. The difficulty I'm going to set to storyteller, because otherwise it can be too challenging for us to get through a story, which I know that's the easiest difficulty. However, you know, if we lose, then we have to start all the way from the beginning, and I don't want that. All right, so let's start up our game. Assuming that it's not going to crash. Okay. We have Laura, Calic, and Nif. Start. "1,000 years earlier." RTL. The initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Valtol, you can't be serious. Click. There were things they told us of, things without souls that walked in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves, don't delve too deep. Could be Morthagi down there. Morthagi? I'm going to pronounce it Morthagi. Down there. Laura says, perhaps they were the story that let people channel their fear of eternity, of what would come to pass after their own deaths. Huh. Nightjaw was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Krork? Until suddenly, they can't. Run. Huh. What was that? We'll figure it out later. Something's coming. Morthagi. Come here, you nightmares. I'm ready. Laura, grab whatever you can swing and come on. Laura. What are we going to give Laura? I think I have a thingy here. I'm going to randomly choose things. Actually, no, I have the perfect thing for this. Since I'm randomly choosing these things, I'm doing them based on dice rolls. My friend hates this because he likes to have control over these choices. But me, on the other hand, I don't care. I just like a good story. 5. So that's going to be romance. He looks so gorgeous when he's urgent. Huh. She's just staring at him. Laura? Right, Morthagi. Let's see if we can get at them from multiple sides. Stoicism. All heroes +1 to armor warding. So there's only a spec tick and a snow. They're not going to be inside. There's a spec tick. Wait there. I'm going to have Laura hold up next to you. You're in a blocking position. And there's some melee. A good hit. Nice. Critical hit. Laura, block, Calic. And that's a victory. Easy victory. Alright, Laura. Now a greenhorn warrior. They're going to give her paladin. I love that. Let's give you... Foxes. And for you, Myth, soul splitting is good. Let's give her soul splitting. If characters need to be on the defensive. And bonus damage. Let's give it to Calla. I don't see Nif needing it. I could see Laura needing it, but she is already pretty tough. So, first order of business. We break these things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though, we can't very well go back to sweeping cobblestones after this. As tempting as it is. Nif's right. We have to rise to meet this. You keep my swing strong. I'll keep your aim true. Oh, Calyx coming along for that. Poor Nif being left out. And Nif can do magic. We'll hunt them. We'll find them. We'll dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Something to remind us of who we are now. How we changed on this day. I was thinking... The Fellowship of the Golden Wake. Sure, I don't have any better ideas. Here follows the tales of the Fellowship of the Golden Wake. Orthagi. Yes. Add a Watchman card, indeed. Now something I just realized. I have like 0. There. Let's get at least one thing of combat. I need to locate Labusa Forge. Probably not there, but we're going to scout that out, and then we're going to recruit a new person to the team. Huh. Hearthmouth Corpse. Almost a Heartmouth Corpse, aren't we? Or corpse, sorry, copse. Copes? Cops. I'm gonna call it cops. Terrain looks right. The hills are tough but rich. That's the tallest point up ahead. We can get a lay of the land from there. Huh. Atop the highest hill, that was... whew. Steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though, I'll say that. Oh, what's this? Oh, Calic, this isn't safe. What a find. I'm a bit worried of what else we'll find. Two options. The second one has a 69% chance of success, though. Come on, let it be. Let's head down. I'm going with them. Just leave it? Feels like pouring out fine whiskey. It's showing restraint. We can do the whiskey thing later. They pick their way down, and not a moment too soon. Up in the nest, the mother eagle lights for a moment, but does not settle. Ooh, she's massive. Definitely a crag eagle. It's coming this way. Slash. Whoosh. Erp. Alright, yeah, that was pretty close. Nif, you alright? Ruffled is all, but okay. I'm okay. You? She's back up on her nest. I suppose we could wait until she leaves again. There's no reward for doing the right thing, but remember this feeling and... Ooh, catch it! String it on a cord. Uh, Calic is the one who's interested in this, so we will give it to him. Calic's literally the only one who is interested in this thing. I'm going to interfuse with interfuse with Laura, Guardian, Nif, take a shot at the raccoons. Raccoons are ranged. Hit. Nice. Oh, that's okay. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay. Huh. Is Laura in the way? She must be. Laura will have you move around. Set up Guardian there. Calic. At a 35% chance. That was actually pretty good. That's why it failed the first time. Got it. Okay. Makes sense now. That's good to know. Good to know. Victory. Offhanded, we will definitely give that to Laura. Secure this area. Find an item. No biggie. Won't take us long to find anything. Speed. Give that to Laura. Prepare defenses, just in case. Since we do have the town right there. Lady Spade. Lady Spade, is that right? Lady Spade, that is. Alright, let's recruit. Ooh. Let's just recruit him as is. In Chapter 2, we can pick from Legacy. Nif walks into a bar. Beerlore, you're back. I saw you leave a while ago. And I usually like to travel light. But it's becoming apparent that we'll need another person at some point. Are you interested? I don't know. It's either that or mope around here and probably get roped into repairing old Mary's goat pen or something. And Mary yammers on more than the rest of the town combined. Something to consider. And then she paused and gave me this look and said, "Oh, goat's milk is fine. And if you want to lie to someone's face about goats, you better pick someone else because..." Anyway, his son is a strange one. I know, because I have seen the things he gets up to behind the granary. People don't raise kids like they used to back. Some folks get peeved, but I tell them goats just do that when they like you, so there's nothing to... So, are you free tomorrow? This post... Yep. You're considering it. I am. So, you're in? Alright. What sorts of skills do you need the most? Well, we don't have a preference at the moment. Fearlore looks like a hunter, but... Actually, yeah. Dice agree. Fearlore will be a hunter. We're going to leave Nif to take care of him. While they construct the defenses for the town. And then once all of this is done, we'll push... Let's give you... Let's give you Rogue. There we go. Alright, move north. Those are... Oh, that's the ocean. Okay. Abandoned. Here. These tracks. These were not made too long ago. Drauven, I'd think. Yeah, it's Drauven, but Drauven are another enemy race or faction, I guess. Yeah, it's Drauven, but not many and not well supplied. Small prince, ill-equipped, I'd also guess. So probably not worth our attention. Rocky hills drift like huge buffalo, crossing the wide flatlands that characterize this region. Once there was a village here. Now only shadows, dust, and fir trees. Gree. I hear an animal. Shh. That came from your side. A keening sound. Something in pain? Yeah. Here, I'll go first. Animals love me. Calyx slips quiet through the fragrant summer trees. He's led by the dried-out, raspy wail of a wounded thing that's well past hope. And so he happens upon it, who is by blood and story its foe. Drauven. A small Drauven male crouches by tumbled stones, injured. He slung himself down with his burdens. Attending to nothing in the world, he sings his pain. Moral dilemma. Little Drauv? Something broken? Easy there. You're fortunate, actually. I'm a lucky man to meet out here. Rogya Guashek. Gashik. Guashik. Guashis. Huh. Hey, be nice. I don't mean any harm. The Drowling bellows loud as it can, failing to rattle the branches or even bend the grass. No heeding thing would quail. You're a little small to be threatening me, you know. Calyx, what's the... Oh. Drauv spawn. Shrock. Krish. Sure. Pretty young, too. Bigger than a hatchling, but not by much. A lost child, Drauven or not, I can't help but feel something for him. There are things we lose and look for, and there are things we look to lose. Out in the unwatched spaces. Rogya. It happens. You become an encumbrance. You get abandoned, even if you're a kid sometimes. The young Drauv cowers, but can't go far. Will he even last till sunrise? The sun sinks and a chill seeps off the dead stones. Leave it for its own to find. Oh, yikes. Got a 36% chance. I'm sorry, little Drolv, but we're going to have to abandon you. Nif is right. We have to leave it. Drolvin or Drolvin, huh? Do you think I like saying the ugly things? I don't. You know that I don't. But we can take it with us? Can we take it with us? No. We can just stay here like mother hens? Also no. So we're going then? Jas Ragya. I think so. Fine. I'll drag you both back here in the morning. Sometimes. I think I'll just have to go my own way. The sky that night is thick with clouds and dark. It smells like rain, but nothing falls. And the hooded moon passes this world silently by. They followed dawn to the site of their argument, but it's vacant there. Few traces remain, cold and in the yellow light. The odor of the pines and broken rocks. Nif gets 0.5 armor increase. I don't know anything that we necessarily need, so dice roll. Outfitter provides hide and fabric. Morthagi are the ones that we're worried about. Drolvin not. Good. Prepare defenses. Continue scouting north. Roylix Tenderbluff. The Foothills. Ladydale Brewery. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? Nif's already turned in. Well, sure, but that's Nif. Sure. Anyway, want someone to gaze lovingly at for a while? Don't feel obliged. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. Huh. She was hoping he'd stay anyways. Oh. Some rustling? More wood. Oh, thanks. And off he goes again. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Laura's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Flickerings from Ladydale Brewery. Laura watches a story take shape. In Ladydale Brewery, there lived a young woman who had the makings of a sword swinger. The nearby trees were notched from her years of practice with whatever blade she could borrow. She was the strong one, the brave one. Not that she needed much grit, chasing pests from the storehouse. "Shouldn't this be your job?" she says to the cat. As her skills grew, so did expectations. A defender of Ladydale Brewery wears more than a wooden bead around her neck. It fits you well. But when Morthagi feet came stomping and scraping, it was all too much for her to handle. Laura shakes off the story's unpleasant end. The next day brings bitter anticipation. Looks like they made a stand outside Ladydale Brewery proper. Shirt snags and broken rake handles still around. They can't have been well armed. No pretty piece of loot here. This should either be worn or buried. Or no petty piece of loot here. This should be either worn or buried. The necklace is sturdy, but Laura carries it like a broken winged bird. What have you got there, love? The Defender's necklace. Would suit her role well. Get in there. Meet that spirit. You really are one of the stone spirits, aren't you? Thank you for being a steward of this land. Enchant Tier 0 axe. Replaced with a Tier 1 stone axe. Nice. Upgrade. It's the fire core. Oh shoot, I should not have done that. Oops. Nobody, huh? How interesting. Good. Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet. That gives Laura the opportunity to strike at a 100% chance to hit. And there we go. Hunter armor. Give it to Calic, since he's been in this a little longer. to Cure Lore. Find an item. Why not? Gives us the opportunity to heal and pass the time. Plus finding an item. Holy shells. Let's give it to Nif. Bracelet of Divinity. There's about to be an incursion. Alright, scout out and south. To the south. Alright. Rivhen's Keep. Yonro's Stand. Some kind of basement over here. Yeah, but I'm starving. You know what's in the basement? Ghosts. They've been late all day. Late rising, late on the trail, late to recognize sunset, and late spotting this ruin. It's the remains of a smallish structure, displayed and molding in a starlit clearing. Calic? I wonder who lived here, who fell in love here. This place was something once. You're so hopeless sometimes. We're the first down here in some time. Someone worked at this table. Knife lines, stains of sediment, ash on the floor. It's chalk. What are these hash marks? And what's in the box? Remember, there's that verse in Opal Night when Spira comes to the Umber Ladies' Hall. Past the open portal, shadows packed like ravens plumed, dimming all discovery, sharply dark and darkness doomed. Spira's sparklight shimmered spent, snuffed dispelled, left all engloomed. This place isn't like that, I guess, but nowhere's poem perfect. The Umber Ladies' Hall, the Umber Lady. Yeah, those were my favorite parts. The box is puzzle locked. Huh? One of those magic puzzle locks. Oh, is it words or numbers? Words. Thank all gods. Remind me how these function. Enchantment. Old one. Don't think anyone does it these days. Lock words, they call them. The words are phrases that spring the box open. The magic lock presents a prompt with a clear slate to write an answer. The wise wanderer finds home where? Prefer the number ones personally. Ugh. Well, air's turning out better than I thought. Could cook dinner and make a night of it. Chalk some guesses? I'm sorry, it's interesting. I'll grab all the things. Long as I get to pick the place next time. They haul their gear down the slippery stairs. Nif unclogs the blocked chimney pipe, finding it a filthier task than she first imagined. Calic goes through the old books lying about. None of them hold his interest long. Laura toils over an all-right stew, not sparing the seasoning much thought. They shout and scribble guesses in the meantime. Who comes up with the correct lock words? The wise wanderer finds home where? So basically all three of them are going to be correct, but it's just a matter of choosing who gets it right. That would be Nif. where no one else yet has. Click. Alright, I might have interfused that time. Sorry. Alright, I might have interfused that time. Sorry. Here you all are. Searched up then down. My scouting trip got cut short. Morthagi are closing in. Come on. At least he found us. Whoops. Oh, forgot to... What's in there? Scrolls, bundles of scrolls, and maybe some letters. Disappointed? It passed the time. There's 5 of them now. Basically nothing did revealed somehow. That was a low chance to hit. Grab it first. Ah, block. Okay. Alright, one more hit and he's done. Good job, Mike. Oh, that is a good one. That's a good one. Oh, great sword. I'm actually going to give it... I'm actually going to give it to Nip. her walking staff isn't really useful. It may not be tide turning, but something significant happened here today. We should name this place. You mean Riven Keep? Well, sure, that's the overall place. But what about a specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? A thing you name may tell your story, however quietly and slowly. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of a nearby mound of stones seemed to fit Laura's vision. A perfect vessel, strong enough to hold even weighty memories. The Earthen Witch makes its name this day. You have an official process for this? One makes it one's own. A placeholder. Laura lit a tiny fire on the crag as the sun stretched out, building small piles and saying a few words. Nif wondered if she just enjoyed the motions of a ritual a little too much. But when she came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to acquaint themselves with the Earthen Witness on their own way out. Then continued on, hiding small smiles from Laura. Calamities! Yeah. Secure ribbon key. Just as anticipated. That won't be too big of a deal. Potency. Giving that to Nif. Prepare defenses. Give them tier 3. Definitely take away the Morthagi. We don't need that. Continue further south. Nice. Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Oh, said I got a splinter. You got a splinter? We're stopping for this. I got a... what looks like a... I got a mean splinter. See? Sliding past an elm. I've gotten a bunch of splinters out in my day. I'll have a look. The laboratory was just a bit further, so... should this be our priority? Wow, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. Ugh. Oh, it is. Question of if this is bad or not, I have no idea. But it seems Fearlore wants to keep moving. Oh, whatever. I'll get it out later. It's nothing. Random little thing. Come on. He's turning green. Psst. Laura, what's with his hair? Shh. I don't know. But Fearlore, next time we get a break, sure, we'll probably just fall out on its own, though. Only it doesn't. Sometime later, Fearlore will look and find the splinter gone, but a piercing pain will stitch inside him, a pain that comes and goes. An ancient elmish soul weaves its roots through his heart. Huh. quite hit there. Dead. Oh, naturally. Good hit. Go get him, Laura. Ah, Link Mail, Warrior Armor. Definitely. Laura looks good. This one was coming. Alright, I'm taking a welding. Needed elsewhere. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Laura's clothes, and the windmill roars. Go ahead, rowdy weather. Blast my path with your salty wind. I won't be deterred. With a last look at fading day, she goes in. An especially vicious gust fights her all the way to the entrance. The door, love. Laura pulls the door closed. The mill keeper is a woman named Lysenia. A stranger to them, she's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from her cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind! And wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. Seems risky a place like this. Alone, hard to imagine committing to it, and being generous on top of it all. Thanks for everything, Lysenia. I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Calic here told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. But you two still set on staying just the night? Laura pulls out the poster she'd found pinned to a tavern door in Lisfarberg. Think you're a hero? Dreaming of glory? Dream no more. I'm Swent, and we need you. Come to the land heroes forget. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Think we're needed elsewhere. And they travel. I already don't like this group of people, so we're going to kill them. How much further today? We can't be in that big of a hurry. What was that? Oh, was not expecting that. This part of the world is full of tall trees. The earth smells like pepper and ash. Feral bellows occasionally echo and are answered with silence. The sun's not gone. Yes, so we have some light to see each other by. Can't we find a good camp spot? Calic, there's something I've been meaning to say. That's ominous. I don't plan on going back to the Fellowship of the Golden Wake. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever. Love, are you being... It's been an enlightening, harrowing, joyful, grief-strewn road. I'm the stray who follows the hunter and learns to be a hound, but but it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now, the same way, calling the same place home. And A noise interrupts her. It comes from just ahead, a barking voice, a man's voice. They approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people. You know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying? No, please. Isn't that the... With a confirming glance at the poster, Laura's found and followed. Calic passes it forward. Let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is? Sure. We're heroes after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills. And they've been awful burny lately, haven't they, Che Bear? Right you are, Sir Swent. Burny goblins. Alright, here. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone. The old woman offers the sack she'd been carrying. What's that? A bag? A bag of rice. Eesh. You tricky old crone. Fine, keep it. But next time, it's double, right? And it's coin or meat would be fine. The old woman hefts the bag of rice, then heads down the road slow and sad. Need me to follow? Oof, I don't know. What do they even do all day? That they can't afford a little fee? Suppose we could pay her a visit. See if she was lying. Good day to you both. No closer now. What's this thing with you guys? What's the thing with you guys? Came a long way looking for Swent. Saw the... We want to be heroes. Oh, did you see my poster? What? A pose, right? Yeah. Didn't I tell you that poster would get a couple? You're going to make me put up more, aren't you? How does he know we're a couple? Or does he just mean in terms of, like, the number 2? The number, of course. I'm not telekinetic. Well, you look like you've got some danger in you. Come back to the castle. We can talk. Need, hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins? Can the hawk handle mice? Yes. I'm also a yes. Well, right. It can. By which I mean... the already unpleasant days sours and fades. They don't look new at this. They're not. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones. They arrive as dark sets in. It belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. Loose scalps. We made it ours. You're not from the area? That's lucky for you. I'm Iverway. Calic. What do you think? Nice? Your castle? I imagine it's a pretty motivating place to live. It's a work in progress. It's a little operation you're looking at. It didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say. She said, "Tell me the name of a brave soul, and I'll ask what height to make the coffin." Mammy was a carpenter, is the explanation. They reach the foot of the stairs, a room thick with odors, stale food, dewy rock mold, bitter leather, brittle leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, and boiled beans. Swent lights candles and douses his torch as he goes. Don't forget banditry. Huh? It honestly sickens me. We came here imagining a hero and found, well, we found you. An aging bandit harassing an oldster. Laura. Oh, is this... You're going to lecture me, aren't you? It's not just the old woman, is it? It's all the people living here and around. You're taking their money, food. That's our work. We collect a fee, and in exchange, we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could? Assumptions never sound as smart when we have to say them out loud, huh? You're buzzards dressed in the plumes of eagles. That's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights? Selfless noble bodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now there's just spiders. We're survivors. Do what we have to. Take when we have to. Speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. Draw weapons and fight. Laura doesn't have the charisma for this. Roost in your tree of lies. Just don't think you'll fly far when it burns. If you fly now, though. Stand back, all of you. You had me welcome you in as a friend, but you threaten me? Call me a liar? We're no corn cobs. Come get bloody. So there's 4 in the Marsh Castle gang. So it's not just the 2 of them. They've got Furlore as well. Set up there. They do have a range. Okay, but we're gonna kill them first. Horse round. Oh, there goes. Ugh. Haha. Yeah, that's not so good. There goes Swing. And there goes Iverway. Didn't lose any health there. Let's give him 8. Last ring. Stunt chance. I feel like that's a good option. A long week later, on a windless afternoon... Farmers coming? Ah, no cart. Lasenya, the mill keeper, squints as the distant shadows resolve into shapes with familiar faces. Oh, them. They'd love if I broke out the beer I expect. And why wouldn't I? At the mill keeper's fire, Laura and Calic drink a little. Even sweeps the rafters. Good having the sky off them. Good smelling dry building stones. Fresh flour. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company. For good. Guess that still got me thinking. Would you have gone with me? If... I mean, at this point, it would be... You're not planning on going away now, are you? I was going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's my... I know, love. It's your traveling heart. And yes, I'd stay with you. Got potatoes and market sausage frying up. Thanks. It'll be nice. You know, reminds me of the people I grew up with. Pushing hard on whoever wouldn't push back. Why do you think I ended up out here? There's those sorts all over. And you've told me, and all I can divine about you. You'll always be needed somewhere, or elsewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. Yes, and answer that call if you can, when you can. Just don't underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. The food in the pan complains. Lasenya scoots back to her kitchen. Oh, was a good thing, you know. And we managed it the right way. For all his faults, taking that man's life away on me. Even in their throes of battle, Laura and Calic were able to subdue Swent's underlings. The bandit leader himself, however, fought to the end. They killed him. Others will be alright, you think? They'll recover. They'll come after us someday. Or I mean, best to expect that. Guard our things, our people. We left them in good hands. Only fear is that the commoners will want their own revenge. Laura unrolls the poster that pulled her across the world, though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Let's split our takings with this mill woman. Lasenya. Sure, she could use some supplies. Feel like robbers ourselves otherwise. She wads the paper into a ball and flicks it into the flames. Ah. Shield shear is a good one. Nice. So Moon Willow Sash. Give that to Fair Lore. Set up defenses. And then after that, we don't have any more scouting to do. Just repair the defenses here, and then we will assault the Labusa Forge. Oh, they're both Morthagi. Continue on. Fortifications. let's go. End this chapter on a good note. They seem to have the place surrounded. And they're not exactly being subtle about it. I can hear their noise from here. What do you think they're so agitated about? It's a forge. They're probably on the prowl for spare parts or something and hit a jackpot. I wish I could get that excited about anything, honestly. So when it comes to the actual approach... What do we think? Roll of the dice? We're going with Laura's suggestion. They surround the forge, so we surround them. We'll split up and attack from different angles. The more hits we can get when they're off their guard, the better. Right. I'll set up a nice solid one for you. Stealth. Alright, so everyone's... Alright. Durlor should be fine on his own. Doesn't have a good shot. Stay there. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, this plan went sideways real fast. Hit. There's only Fear Lord to worry about. He's on his own. Good shit. Stay hitting as well. Of course. There's still more or inside, rather. Oh. Hello. I told you to run. Hey, I can fight, but one hammer isn't going to take these down. Get in here and help me. Yikes. Well, now we've got the gang back together in here. I think that's it. Yep. Ah, spear. Nice. So, I'm going to give the spear to you, Alec. Sorry, I couldn't have been more help. I don't fight quite like I used to. That's alright. We'll take whatever help we can get. Could have gone worse, you know. I barged in here and tried to hide behind this furnace. Why would they go after their own kind like that? They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to the other Morthagi. But I'll put it where the door knocker shelf used to be. Do you think you could help me drag? Sure. Hey, listen, we appreciate all you've done so far, but I have to ask, are those deepest tattoos? Oh. It's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension, and I was into that sort of thing. But the promises didn't change, and they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Cults come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one. Alright, nice. So we're actually going to save and quit here. Yeah, that's a good place to stop. And only at 1 hour and 20 minutes, not bad. All right. Well, I thank you all for stopping by and watching, and I guess I will see you next week for the second chapter. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later.